Hi everybody, welcome to part two of the reloading um, from your room and out of a bag series. As you can tell, my surroundings have changed now. I am in fact at a hotel in Austin, and I'm going to be here for the next 2 to 3 nights. So I brought my bag with me. I'm going to reload some rounds. So as you saw earlier, here's the bag with all the stuff that I need to reload. And we're gonna do some reloading of 45 ACP ammo. So I have the lead loader, I have the priming tool, the RAM prime, the case block, the powder, the funnel. I have some 230 grain bullets in some cases, primers, and finally I have the dies for it. So I guess the first thing that we're going to do is, since I have some carbide dies, is we're going to go ahead and size some of these cases. Of course, these are new, or most of them are. There are some one-part cases that we're putting here. So what we're going to do is we're just going to load 5 of those cases for time's sake. Here's a fire one, for example. You can tell because the case, and I don't know if you can see it, but inside it's all dark from it being fired before, and you can see the primary pocket. Actually, it's dirtier than the new one is. So what we're going to do is we're going to set up the dies in the hand press. I'm going to show you how easy this is. So what we're going to do is get all set up first. I'm going to use my dipper. This is the 0.5 cc, and I want to go ahead and change that for the other dipper that I brought in, which is the 0.7 cc, which gives me the load that I'm looking for. And we're going to use the sizing die first. So we'll load that in here. Open that up. Throw the die in there. And then we're going to put the first shell casing in there. And we're going to go ahead and size that. That's one of them. 2. 3. 4. And 5 here. Alright, so these cases are now sized and ready to go. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and prime those. And that's a real easy setup. We use the RAM prime that came with Lee, and we're going to place it where we need to place it. Take this tool, this RAM prime, the RAM itself, put it where the shell holder goes. Now you take this other piece here, thread it up on the top, and then you put your shell holder in there, just like so. And what we do now is we take a few primers and we dump them in here. Now, as you can see, the top of the RAM prime sticks up above the shell holder just a little bit. And there's 2 cups that come with this, one for large primers and the other one for small primers. So these are large primers. It has the large cup in there. Go ahead and put your primer in there. Grab your case, lift. Now it's primed, ready to go. Do the same thing with the next one. Put the next round in place. Prime it. Done. one here. Trying to watch the screen of the camera at the same time that I'm doing this, and I guess I shouldn't do that. And that one's primed. Do the same thing here and prime this case. Those cases are now primed. So that's as hard as it gets. It's actually pretty simple, as you can tell. We'll go ahead, take the ram prime off again. I'll take my shell holder, pull it out of the ram prime, take the ram prime, put it back in its case. And what I'm going to do before I put it all away is we're going to go ahead and chamfer the case mount on these rounds to make sure that we're not going to shave any of these jackets off. That's what we're going to put it in. So we'll go ahead and use the Lee chamfer tool for that, which works really good. Now we have that done. And here's the last one. Right, so those are chamfered and ready to go. We're going to go ahead and put the lid back in here. And now we're ready to put the shell holder back in place. Take the expander die in there, and what we're going to do is we're going to load the powder charge into the cases here, and the powder through the expanding die, those two things, there's an expander for the neck, and also there's kind of like a funnel built into here, so you can dump the powder on it. If you think that that's too small for you, you know, you could actually grab a Lee funnel, put it on there, and it fits perfect. So that's what we're going to do today, and we're going to put 5 grains of powder here, and we just simply grab the dipper, and the way that I do it is I just shove it in there, let the powder fill the dipper itself without mashing it in, and then dump the powder in it, pull it out, put the next one in, do the same thing. You level it off, dump the powder in there, pull that case back out, ready for the next case. Do the same thing, level that, dump the powder charge in it, put that guy in there, next case, powder charge, level it off, dump it in, pull the case out, put it back in the block, and then do the last case. If you do these operations, you know, all in a row, obviously, if you're doing 50 to 100 at a time, you know, it's a pretty simple thing. So there's no way to beat this, especially when you're traveling. Take the powder funnel out, take the powder through the expanding die out. Now we're getting ready to seat the bullet in there, and seating the bullet is a snap. Go ahead and put your seating die in there. Once you thread it in, lock it in tight. Go ahead and grab your bullets. And now we're ready to seat our bullets in there. Grab the bullet, stick it in there. Run the side, the press up, and there's a perfectly loaded bullet there. Grab the next one. Another bullet. Same thing. Done. Another one. Another case. Another bullet. Run it up. That guy's done. This one goes in there. And then that one is done. And this one here, I dropped a little powder when I put it out, but it's just probably less than a quarter grain, so we're good there. Put it up there, good to go. Now, if you wanted to follow that up with a with another tool for crimping the case onto the bullet, Lee does offer the the factory crimp die, which is this one here, and the factory crimp die gives you a perfect crimp all around it without buckling the case or anything like that. We're not going to go through that because I just wanted to show you the basic steps. So whether you're using rifle or you're loading for rifle or pistol or revolver, you know, having a basic Lee hand press, which costs as a kit $35, which gives you the press and the ram prime, and I think it comes also with a tube of lube for your cases, and I believe, I'm not 100% sure that it might also include the funnel. But anyways, even if it's just the three items, the ram prime, the lube, and the hand press, this thing is unbeatable. You know, everything fits in the bag. It's easy to transport. As you can see, I'm in the hotel room. I got 5 rounds loaded. You're not going to break any speed records, but as far as just, you know, having fun, taking your time, doing it slowly, paying attention to it, man, you could load hundreds of rounds as you are on trips, out traveling, and have a lot of fun while you're doing that. So anyways, I hope this was useful to you. Provide any comments if you have any questions, and God bless.